Hello and welcome to Comedy Cigars and Music. And today's cigar for review is the Fratello Nevada. I think that was a good take. Off the foot and wrapper, I'm getting Barnyard, Raisin, and Hay. And that is just a gorgeous band. Absolutely gorgeous. Apparently, this cigar has dressed for the colder weather in this region. That's kind of a funny weather joke, see, because it's cold in this area, and the cigar is quite covered. So it's pretty. I thought it was a good joke. You gonna cut it out? All right, so starting out the cigar, the green flag is a-going, if you're into racing. Anyway, so starting off the cigar, getting like a buttered popcorn, some earth in there, just a slight bit of spice, in there, okay? And this last pull, getting a little bit of sweetness, almost kind of like between a chocolate and a caramel, or some people say caramel. Depends on where you're from. So, on the retrohale is very clean, getting just a little bit of earth and some of that buttery flavor there in the retrohale. And then on the finish, it's like just a faint hint of plain popcorn and then just a little bit of leather. That finish is fairly quick right now, so that finish is kind of in and out, leaving my mouth feeling nice and clean. So fresh and so clean. You guys remember that song? You don't remember it, Lewis? It was a song that was actually back when, I'll tell you about it, just keep it rolling, and when I was younger, see. Sorry, I got a little long-winded there. A 2-second story turned into a 10-minute story. So thank you for sticking through for that whole thing about the so fresh and clean dance. Appreciate that. Anyway, the components of the cigar, you have an Ecuadorian Oscuro wrapper, okay? You got a Dominican binder, and then fillers are from Nicaragua. So that is what this cigar is made of. Alrighty, well, we are finishing out, or getting well into, the first third, however you look at it here. I didn't get out the yardstick. Lord knows that'd be overkill. But anyway, so flavor-wise, earth, popcorn, and butter are the three primary flavors that I would say, okay? Now, along with that, you have these underlying flavors of like this raisin/prune combination, and then there's also this underlying chocolate and caramel in there, or caramel. Caramel, I don't know. I'm not sure how I want to say it, let's be honest, okay? The burn has been excellent, absolutely excellent burn. That burn is tighter than Wesley Snipes' kicks in Passenger 57. Hiya! On the retrohale, leather, earth, and butter. And then on the finish, a little bit of that popcorn, some of that nice raisin prune combination there, which is adding just a little bit of sweetness into that finish. And then you're also getting leather and just the slightest bit of spice. And actually, here in the last couple draws, that spice is kind of fading away, okay? No problem though. Good flavor so far, the construction's been good, the draw and smoke output have also been very good with this cigar. So, it's bringing sunshine to a cloudy day, I guess I would say. My producer's not a big fan of my jokes, so he's probably gonna cut that out because I'm criticizing his techniques. So, well, I said it, Lewis, so I don't like to get angry on camera. Well, Lewis did remind me to thank our sponsor, 58ring.com. If you click the link in the description box below, you get a nice little discount if you want to pick yourself out something special, something for your lady, or maybe just yourself, and you don't tell your lady about it. It's not a bad strategy, actually. So, also, Comedy Cigars and Music has a website now, comedycigarsmusic.com. Check it out if you want. we'll be adding stuff to that site over time and trying to keep it simple, but also want to give you guys another opportunity to enjoy some of what we do. So there you have it. And if you're interested in advertising on Comedy Cigars Music, there is a link you can go to right on the website there, and it will give you instructions on what to do and what we're looking for as far as advertisers go. So there you go again. All right, we are rounding off the second third here. Flavor-wise, earth, woodiness, black pepper spice, raisin are the main flavors. Every so often, you'll get this creamy milk chocolate, and it's very subtle, okay? And it's coming just on and off here in the second third. On the retrohale, you're getting earth, butter, and some of that black pepper spice. And then on the finish, you're getting leather, raisin, and then some dark chocolate even makes an appearance at the performance. Kind of going into like a show lingo there. Now I did have one minor burn touch up here in the second third, and interestingly enough, the wrapper started to crack a little bit, okay? So the wrapper started separating a little bit from the binder. Now, the crack from the wrapper has completely been resolved now. Here is a technique you might use. Maybe it'll work for you, maybe it won't. I've done it, I don't know, probably a dozen times, and it works for me. If the wrapper starts cracking and it starts separating from the binder a little bit, if you're patient and kind of let that burn down a little bit as much as it can, you can go in with your lighter and just burn off that excess, and sometimes that will stop it from cracking. Once you get that part burned off where it started to where it ended, okay, it'll stop that crack. You don't have any more problems. That's worked for me several times, and it worked for me in this cigar. So, problem resolved. I am a problem solver. Once again, like Wesley Snipes in Passenger 57, 58, 56. Passenger. All right, we're finishing up the cigar here. Now, flavor-wise, for the most part, I've been getting raisin and dark chocolate, okay? Now, every so often, I've been getting this vegetal note and also this fruity wood component in there, along with some of that creamy milk chocolate. And those are more subtle flavors, those last three that I just named. Now on the retrohale, leather, a little bit of black pepper spice, and a little bit of fruit. On the finish, leather, spice, and from time to time, getting some chocolate that just kind of rests on the tongue and the top of the mouth. Pretty good there. So rating this cigar on a scale of 4, okay? I would give this cigar a 3. Wesley Snipes just dropped it like it's hot. Lewis smiled there. I saw that. Now the draw, smoke output have been absolutely excellent, okay? I did have the one burn touch up that I talked about in the second third, and I just had one burn touch up here in the final third. So, there we go. Smoke time for this cigar came out to 1 hour and 53 minutes. As always, guys, thanks for joining us. If you enjoyed this review, have enjoyed other videos, other reviews, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Make sure to check out ComedyCigarsMusic.com if you get time, when you get time. Hopefully you'll enjoy it over there. Any questions or comments, please leave them below. Get to them as they come along. Until next time, guys, be cool to each other. I'm going to try to find another producer other than Lewis, and we'll see you soon.
Oh, such things really about my house to amaze and confound me. Well, the way to the world, where I should have known myself. Well, the news and the company.